What the heck?
What is this?
A flying beer.
A light beer. A
Must be-
craft beer.
Is the guy coming out of Jackson Street Provisions, maybe?
It could be.
It could be. Should we go check this place out?
I think we should.
Well, let's
Great
do it.
idea, Dave. Guys, welcome to Outside the Brew, episode number 2. We are downtown Roseburg.
Beer
And
just
this-
flying
and
out of
beer
this
is
place.
just-
It's obviously calling our name.
It's just it's rolling down the streets here in downtown Roseburg.
It is.
It's coming out of the woodwork, Dave. That's why we're here, to check out
Jackson Street Provisions.
Jackson Street Provisions. I don't even know where this came from. Like I'm kind of at loss for words right now.
Well, let's go inside and check out this place and see if we got any more beer flying at us.
I think we should.
I think we should too.
I've heard some big good things.
Yeah.
About the beer inside this place.
Well, we gotta get in there. We're beverage hunters, dude.
All right,
Let's go.
Let's go. Dave.
Let's go.
Let's go. I think we should return this beer to where it came from.
Or see if there's more.
Let's see if there's more.
See if there's more.
All right, let's go. Hey, Brew's Brewing has beer rolling down the sidewalk. Do you know anything about that?
Welcome to Jackson Street Provisions. It doesn't surprise me. We can't even keep the beer on the shelves. I think we should give her a shot. Coover's Light. Douglas County beer right here. Let's give it a try.
Let's do it.
Well, thank you very much. Where are we again? Jackson Street Provisions?
Jackson Street Provisions.
Downtown Roseburg. And we already getting beer rolling down the sidewalk.
This is a great place.
Coover's Light. Craft beer.
Whoa.
Wow.
Tastes like
Wow.
something that was named similar to this.
Wow.
And it's a craft beer though.
It's a before noon beer.
It is.
Before noon beer. Hey, well, while we're here at Jackson Street, how about you tell us about your store? All right, let's go over here and talk.
Sounds good.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our new show,
Outside
the
the
Brew. This is episode number 2, and we are in downtown Roseburg. Beautiful area. They've really done a lot of work making this looking good out here, and it's really cool to see new businesses come in. And well, that's why we're here today. Where are we at, Dave?
We are at Jackson Street Provisions.
Jackson Street Provisions, and we got Chad with us. How's it going, Chad?
Good.
Good. Hey, thanks for letting us come in here and talk with you.
Absolutely.
And kind of learn about your business here. So before we move on, guys, make sure you subscribe, leave a like on the video, and let us know if you've been here to Jackson Street Provisions. And if not, come on, stop by and check out what they got in here. Chad, let's start off by telling us about yourself and give us some of your background.
Yeah, so I'm Chad Northcraft. Co-owner here. My wife, she's here as well. She's the one that actually has like all the good stuff that we'll get into. But and then so background, old farm kid. Grew up here all my life, and then just kind of wanted to. I do a little farming. Wanted to get people knowing about that, and then my wife and I got together, and she's a great cook and baker, and was like, we need to really exploit this. And so, in a nutshell, here we are.
Right on. All right, so Jackson Street Provisions, what is that, and kind of what's the name behind it, and when did you guys open this store?
So we opened this store a year and a half ago, July. Let's see, where we at? So 19, 20, 21.
21. Yeah, 21.
Okay.
I don't know how to count. That's a joke. You'll get that a lot when you come in here, because I work behind the counter and I don't know how to count.
We'll call it $5.
Exactly. I think this is right. Anyways, yeah, so we've been here for a year and a half. Jackson Street Provisions, well, we're on Jackson Street, you know, and Provisions is us, it's food. And it's funny because we have clothing, you know, but we do, yeah, we do have food, a little bit of soaps and salves and lotions, but for the most part, we're just focusing on foods and beverages. How it went down during the pandemic, we started a Facebook group, and then it was a pre-order thing, and we put out there what we had for a week, and people would pre-order and they'd pick it up, and it just blew up. Here we are. So we needed a storefront, we needed a commercial kitchen. We built a commercial kitchen. Wow. Yeah, so we have all that kind of stuff to accommodate.
Yeah, so you guys do lunch, dinner.
We do. So we have funky hours, and the reason for that is our dinners, because we have what's called Dinner by Northcraft. It's on social media, Facebook, Instagram. We put out a weekly menu, and then you put in your order, and you have not Thursday. We are open Thursday, but you have Friday, Saturday to come pick it up.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's one of those things. Well, what our vision, what our idea is behind it is, you know, we live in a land of convenience. There's so much fast food stores out there, and families, husband, wife, they're both working. You know, to make ends meet, they're both working. And we get the convenience part where you're having to jump in your car, head home. You're like, what am I going to do to eat? They swing in fast food. And, you know, what we're trying to do is we're trying to make that connection with families again where, you know, it's not hot. You can take your pre-made meals home, heat them up, you know, in 30 minutes, whatever. You'd be sitting around. Okay. Sitting around the table with your family eating.
That's awesome. So it's like home style cooking.
It is, yeah.
Made to go. Yep. Just order it, pick it up, and that's awesome. Yeah. I didn't know that. That's cool. I gotta give that a try now.
Well, you'll see it once you get around in the coolers and stuff. Yeah.
Right on.
So,
baking side, do you guys bake bread or anything like that?
Well, when we find the time, you know, a lot of it, you know, so we get a little bit of crap, but it's just my wife Denise and I, you know, so we
kinda
do get a little help
down
in here.
Too, just keeping it you guys.
I mean, we're getting to the point now where it's like, okay, we do have a guy that comes in and helps us a couple times a week, and especially during lunch. And he's great. He's a friend of ours, and he's been a big help. But we have so much going on that, you know, filling that case, and people are asking for other stuff. We don't get time to make the bread, but there will be sometimes that she's like, oh, I got free time, she'll make bread, you know. So it's one of those kind of on a whim, like, oh, you got bread today, yeah, cool, you know. So and there actually is a local guy that I've been wanting to talk to. He does a killer sourdough from what I'm hearing. I haven't even got to try it, but I want to reach out to him, and he could be one of those guys locally that we bring in and support his little, you know, endeavor. So
yeah, I love the smell of bread. That just brings back memories.
Exactly.
And I just, good
so
home feeling.
The menu this week was tacos. We did carne asada tacos, and then we did birria. And so that's kind of a new thing, kind of taken off, you know, this food culture thing, and so anyways, we had that going, and man, you should have smelled that in here.
I bet.
Yeah,
I can smell it now.
Exactly.
That brings me, I was about to ask that question. What kind of food do you guys make for these pre-orders?
Oh, man, everything. Yeah, so that's what's kind of cool about Denise is she just, I guess in a sense, if you're doing one thing, you kind of get bored with it. So if you can use that creative mind and just get creative and keep the inspiration going, that's how she operates. You know, and so she's just getting creative, and she's just doing stuff. And
I see the stuff you guys post on Facebook. I'm just like drooling.
You know? Well, you know, and her and I, we have very creative minds. So when we're sitting there and we're, you know, cruising around looking at food sites and doing homework, we envision stuff, and we kind of come up with something like, I don't know, this probably won't air in time, but this next week's lunch menu, we're going off the hooks. We're bringing new stuff, in a sense, new ideas to what food is, and people, I mean, I call Douglas County Doug in Douglas County because people are like, whoa, what's going on here? You know, I'm not used to this. And it's like, just open your mind up, you know, eat some beer, or eat some beer.
Eat some beer.
At least you're in
It's going to
Roseburg.
be a thick beard.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
smoothies.
Smoothies, and you made some beer. What was it? Cheesecake?
Oh, the cheesecake.
So
Yeah,
you can eat beer,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, eat beer. Anyhow, so my wife, yeah, she's made some cheesecakes. She's made some cheesecakes infused with beers. We've done it for North 40 across the street, and we've done it with some of the beers that we carry in the case.
Yeah, I will have a link below with their Facebook page and their website, so you guys can check it out. And
No website yet.
No website. Okay, so
Not
just
yet.
Facebook.
Just Facebook.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So yeah, check them out.
Unfortunately, that is how we have set. I shouldn't say unfortunately, because this is growing into some killer stuff. But
Yeah.
social media is wearing. It is so exhausting, and
It is.
people are exhausting when it comes
Oh,
to
I
it.
know
Anyways,
Yes.
and like I said, folks, there's only two of us doing this, you know. So we focus a lot on gluten free. Yeah, we do a lot of gluten
That's a
free.
big thing.
And you know, Denise is gluten free. I, except for my beer and my flour tortillas, because I love a freaking
Yeah,
burrito.
Oh man.
I'm pretty much gluten free except for those two things.
Right. I understand that my mom can't have gluten. So,
Oh, really? Yeah.
Back in the day, she couldn't find any gluten free.
Yeah.
And there was one guy down in Canyonville who was
Really?
making
Oh,
gluten free
that
bread.
probably the natural store down
Yeah,
there. Yep.
Javelin
Yeah.
was his name.
Yeah.
So he made like the first gluten-free bread down there, and she was so excited.
Wow.
And he was the only guy that
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So that's really cool to see gluten-free stuff becoming more popular
Yeah.
and more easily accessible.
Right,
Because there's a
right.
lot of people that can't
Oh,
have
it's
gluten.
yeah.
I've seen it firsthand. It's a tough
is.
time.
Yeah. No, we actually had a couple in yesterday, and it was their first time in, and they were talking about it, and she had seizures. And until she
Wow.
cut out gluten, I was like, seriously, that's
Yeah.
crazy. And so
Yeah.
they were happy, you know. And we're not certified gluten free or anything like that. There is flour, but my wife, she knows how to cook it. She's doing her gluten free before she's doing anything else, you know. She's not using the same utensils to. Anyways,
Yeah.
people, I'm telling you.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I get a million
Yeah.
questions, and I'm like,
Oh, is it next to
Yeah.
the gluten?
yeah.
Did you breathe on it?
Yeah, right. Like,
Yeah, kind of like how vegans are.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't want to rip on vegans
I'm not
anyway.
either.
But, they eat very poorly. They eat very
Oh,
poorly. There's-
my mom almost died doing that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that was a scary
Well,
time.
I mean-
she just lost all this weight,
Yeah.
and the doctor said, you need some meat.
Yeah.
Eat some
You
chicken,
need- yeah.
eat some fish.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she did, and she got healthy again. So it's not
Exactly.
for everybody.
It's not for
It's not for
everybody.
No, it's not.
everybody.
Not for
Yeah.
everybody.
But you know what? For those who, there are people that have to eat that.
Yeah. Oh,
And,
yeah.
you
No,
know,
and I get
and
it.
that's a different story. But if you're just on the bandwagon of
Yeah.
saving
Yeah.
the cows, like
Eating all the
yeah,
preservatives.
come on, yeah,
Let's go
you
eat all
know.
the preservatives.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Hours. We're Thursday for right now. You know, we're kind of talking about another day adding on, but for now we're doing Thursday. It's 11 to 2, and that's our lunch day really. And then we're Friday. We're 10 to 6.
Yeah.
And Saturday we're 10 to 2. So the Fridays, like I said, the Fridays and the Saturdays, that's your kind of meal pickup days.
Okay.
But I mean, we've got everything else to cruise around and pick out, you know, on the coolers, the shelves, and
Yeah, it looks like you have a lot of mostly local stuff, like to
Well-
Oregon at least.
we get products anywhere from Douglas County here. You know, we've got some chips that are from back east, but it's a small food crafter, you know, and so yeah.
So nothing mainstream, and support the little guys.
Yeah. That's really what it's all about. It's small business supporting small business,
Yeah.
you know, and not just here locally, but you know, just all over the country.
Because you got great small businesses,
Yeah.
mom and pop places all over the country.
Right.
You can help them out.
That's right. If
Do
we
it.
can get
Yeah.
their product here to show you guys, and you guys have access to it.
Uh-huh.
It's awesome. So.
Yeah, this stuff looks really good. To me, it feels really high end, kind of.
It's not,
I mean, even
though.
though it's
Yeah.
not high end, it
Yeah.
just looks
It
and
looks it,
feels
yeah.
that
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
in here. And
Yeah.
it's not. I was thinking it was going to be more of like a natural food type of a deal, but I come in here and this is more like just fancier. You could tell that it's a locally made product somewhere.
Yeah, yep.
It may not be here, but it's still like someone handcrafted this stuff.
Right.
This
And
is the type of
means something.
type of store you would see like in a coastal tourist area.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
We get that a lot.
Yeah, that's the vibe, and that's great. It's good to see that here in Roseburg.
Yes,
Some
it
culture.
is.
Yeah. So we've heard that as people are like, I feel like I just walked into Seattle. You know, or
Yes.
off the
Yeah,
streets
it
of Seattle.
has that
I'm like,
feeling.
Oh, that's cool. So yeah. That and that's our vibe. We're friendly, and if you're a regular, my main goal is I really try to remember your names, and that's just one of the things that I like to do. So it's kind of it's that small business charm in a sense, But
those are great. All right, so we've talked about your products here, but you guys have a huge beer selection.
Yeah.
Now, this is exciting. I didn't realize just how big their beer selection was in here, but man, you've got everything.
Pretty close, I try. But the domestic beers, I call them domestic.
I should clarify. This
I
is
don't support it. No, just kidding.
You can go down the road to a local mini market if you want your Budweiser.
Yeah, this isn't like your, everyday Bud Light, Coors Light.
No.
Like this is the good craft beer.
Yep.
Like this stuff is stuff you get, like our behind the brew stuff, where you're, small town breweries. The smaller stuff that's not really widely distributed,
right?
And you can only find it in stores like this.
Yep.
Unless you go to the brewery, which a lot of the breweries are, they're a ways away.
Yeah,
so it's great to have a hub that you can come to and be like, oh, I've been wanting to try that, but I don't want to drive to freaking Portland or Bend.
Yeah.
Now I can try that right here. Right. So talk to us about some of how you got that, your vision behind getting all this beer in here.
So the vision that all came about is I'm a home brewer. I've brewed professionally and mostly just home brewed, but I like beer. I like tasty beer.
Yes.
And so anyhow, there's a little homebrew shop in Winston, and he had a great craft selection. And if you guys don't know him, he's Steve. He's an awesome guy.
He's a great guy.
I call him Hippie Steve, but he's a great guy. He's taught a lot, and I've learned a lot from him. So he was retiring, and I kind of wanted to pick up where he left off. In a sense, I don't have the selection that he has, but I've got a different selection. Than what.
Yeah, you're not going to see like any regular IPAs from like your Deschutes or anything like that.
I just try to stay away from the mainstream stuff, and really just try to keep a rare, delicious selection.
That craft style selection, just like all your other products, it's a real craft style.
Exactly, it just fits in with what we got going on here. So,
awesome.
Barrel aged beers, we got a Spendy barrel aged beer. We'll probably pick up some more of those because they actually do sell. You'll get the people who come in here $60, a little bottle of beer. I'm like, yeah,
it's like taste it.
And honestly, exactly, I haven't even got to try that one yet. And I almost bought one for my birthday. I was like, no, I'm still not gonna do it. But there are other beers. Anchorage is who we're talking about, but Anchorage has fabulous.
I've heard
beers.
a lot of things about that place.
Well, so one of our customers came in, and he's part of a club, and he gets beer shipped to him, and he told me about Anchorage. He's like, man, you gotta get these guys. And so with doing a little homework out there, I found the distributor that actually distributes it, and we got it.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
So
that's awesome.
It's still rare, so if it's on the shelves, we have it, and it doesn't mean we're gonna have it the next time you come in.
Yeah.
So because it's a pre-order thing, and it's only available whenever the brewery sets it out to these guys. So
right on. So do you rotate a lot of different like beer through here, or do you kind of stick with a certain set of craft breweries?
No, so being a beer connoisseur, I like trying different beers, and so that just doing homework, and then we got beer nerds that come in here, and these guys, and I asked them, I'm like, hey, do research for me. I mean, I'll get you a beer. I mean, I make it right. And so if they can, you know, tell me where they're getting their beers and distributing, you know, distribution, and we can have, I do homework, and we just try to get that in here. So we're going to have rare stuff, new stuff, and you know, yeah, there might be some that I have now that we're never going to get back.
Yeah.
But we're just trying to keep it unique to you guys, you know. So
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, come on down, check out their beer selection, and check out some of the other cool, you know, items they got here to for sale. It's a really cool spot, man. I really like
appreciate that though.
it. All right, man. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this section up. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. Come in, check out Jackson Street Provisions right here on Jackson Street, right across from North 40 Brewery.
It is, yep.
And tell them we sent you, and yeah, check out their social media down below, and give them a follow.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Right on, cool. That might have been one of the better interviews I've ever done.